Cardmunity, welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you are new here, please do not forget to subscribe. In general, please feel free to like and share this video. And we're just gonna get right into it. I will let you know I have a very weirdly shaped head, and this is like just moving on back. The struggle is real. If you're new here, I'm sorry. This is your like first impression of me and it's a mess, but this is kind of normal. Welcome to my craziness. Okay, well, we'll hope it stays there. We'll just wait and see. Does anyone else have this problem? Like, I can't keep these things on my head. Okay, anyways, we're moving right along. So today we're gonna do a semi get ready with me, semi my review type video. I guess we'll do more of a review. So I guess this is kind of a YouTube made me buy it. So I got the Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear foundation from L'Oreal. Everyone that has been talking about this has been ranting and raving about it and how amazing it is. I've been testing it out for a few weeks, and to be honest, y'all, it's really not my favorite. Like, it's okay, but we'll get into it as we go. But anyways, I'm filming this on Valentine's Day, so I'm gonna be doing a Valentine's Day look. After this goes up, it will be after Valentine's Day, but I mean, you can wear a Valentine's Day look whenever. So, that being said, I have sprayed my face. I used my good old Caudalie grape water. If you've seen any of my other semi-recent makeup tutorials, this has been my go-to. Sorry, I feel like there's a hair in my mouth. I'm such a lady. But anyways, I discovered this during one of those like facial things at Sephora, and it was the only thing I bought, I believe. But I've really enjoyed it. I had the little version, but it has since run out and I got the big version. I have been talking a bunch about this like knockoff type version. This grapeseed moisturizing water spray, watery stuff that I had gotten at Miniso, and to be honest, it was like a fraction of the cost, but I really don't like it. I don't know that I'm gonna use it. Maybe as like a cooling, but it didn't make my skin burn. But this is like instantly refreshing, the Caudalie stuff. And this one, and it has a very natural grape smell because it is strictly like a grape water. Yeah, grapefruit water, grape juice, and nitrogen. That's all that's in this one. This one has a very long list of stuff. And when you put it on, you can kind of smell grape, but it's like a fake kind of grape. And then it also smells kind of just like alcohol. So it's just not the best. So I definitely, although the Caudalie is more expensive, I would 10 out of 10 recommend it. This one's okay, but I don't know. I also have sensitive skin, so maybe that, I don't know. Anyways, that's just my 2 cents. But, so I've prepped with this. I got this in my, what's it called? My BoxyCharm Lucky bag. The Wake Up Eye Serum by Good Molecules. So I put that under my eyes and it's just kind of sitting there. Good to go. So even though I have introduced that I'm going to be doing the Infallible review, we're going to start by doing our eyes, which is why I'm like, this is also kind of a get ready with me. So, I mean, you're just getting all of it. This thing is falling off my head. I'm just going to let it go. Like, bye, girl, bye. I look like I'm Amish. No disrespect to the Amish. I just really enjoy the fun little headpieces that I don't know what it's called, so I can't quote it directly. And I know that they're usually black, I think. But that's what this looks like on my head right now. So I will go ahead and remove it because it's a little distracting for me. But I don't know. I like to keep the hairs out of my face because I have all these little wispies. But it's a little challenging. Be gone. Okay, so we're going to start with our eyes. I might just fast forward, but know that the palette I am using is the Natasha Denona Cranberry palette. It's not new, it's semi-new in the sense that I have yet to touch it. I had swatched it in store, but I got it around, it was October. So it was when I went home to visit my family and my friends. That video was up too, but I got this whilst I was in Ottawa. So yes, this is old, as in it's not purchased like within this month, but it's not like old. So I plan to go in with this. I don't have a base color. Maybe I don't need one. Anyways, this is gonna go on my, no, the pink's gonna go on my lid. The red's gonna go on my crease. I might darken it up with the purple, and then I'm gonna kind of highlight with this gold. This gold, I don't think I'm gonna use. So I'm just gonna fast forward through this part, so I won't go in and talk about it, but you guys can see the whole process. Wow. Pause. So I went in with my brush into the pink sparkly color, and it didn't really pick, I mean it did, but not that well. My finger picked up way better, so I'm going to be using my finger instead of a brush to apply that pink glitter shade on my lids. So that's what's happening right now. Okay, so we're looking a little bit crazy. I'm okay with it. On camera, I'm noticing it's looking quite patchy, but in real life, it's not. I haven't done my under eyes yet. I started to like bring the pink down, and then I was like, I still need concealer, so I'm gonna do that first. And I think for concealer, I've been bouncing between a few. I think I'm going to go in with my NARS one, just because we are working with darker colors, and in case something gets in the way, my NARS one's really good about not, because it's so thick, it's good about not mixing. So let me just make sure that I don't already have color on my hand, because that wouldn't go over very well. So I'm using my NARS in the color Light to Vanilla. And I'm gonna dot that and blend with my finger. Okay. Now, I'm not going to set it because I'm going to go straight into my foundation. And therefore, we will touch up and finish the eyes at the very end. But now we get into the whole thing. So, yes, this is this. It's shade 425. Just know if you peel, oh no, it's right here. 425 linen. So the color is on the back. It's also on the bottle, but it's not on the bottom, which is where a lot of them tend to be. So let me pump some onto my finger. And it's definitely darker than my face, but it semi still matches my body. I initially got it like right when we came back from Mexico, so my tan has really faded quite a bit. I have used it with a couple different brushes. I've used it with my sponge. I find it does work best with the sponge. I find it's not like exceptionally streaky with the brush, but it's just, it doesn't look as nice with the brush. And mine does seem to oxidize quite a bit. So I couldn't, like, I looked at the bottle and I don't think that what's in the bottle and what comes out is the same at all. Like you can see it on my sponge. Like that looks not the same as what's in the bottle. I don't think. It's quite darker. But my drugstore did not have testers, so I kind of just had to, oh, there's makeup on my face, cool. I just had to kind of hope and assume. So the shade match isn't the worst thing ever, but it's also not quite the best. But I mean, I have seen worse, so, you know. It's not the end of the world yet. Okay, so that's half my face done. As you can tell, this side's slightly more orange, but otherwise it's not bad. I do find it settles a lot. I find, like, you don't feel it on your face, which is nice, but I find that within, like, I don't know, 10 minutes after you put it on, it starts to settle. Like, you can really see it in my lines around my mouth. And I know, like, all the beauty gurus are like, oh, well, like, that's fine. Like, I've just accepted that all of them are gonna do that. Oh, I didn't prime my face. Well, I haven't tried it without a primer, so that's cool. But know that I'm not making this up. Like, this happens regardless. So, yeah, the beauty gurus who have tried it, who also have a problem with smile lines, I find with other products, they're like, hard no. And they're like, oh, like, this is the worst. This is really accentuating this and blah, blah, blah. And they tried this one, like, well, I just accept that's how my face is now. So I don't know if it's super genuine. Like, it seems that all the beauty gurus who have tried this product are, like, losing their minds over it. And, like, it feels nice, but I feel like I've had foundations from the drugstore as well that don't settle like this. Like, that also feel nice, but don't, like, sink into my pores and dive right into my smile lines and live there. So I don't know. Around the mouth is probably the worst for me. It also really likes to stick to my baby hairs and likes to accentuate them, which really annoys me. Because I know I have peach fuzz, but then it makes me look like I'm some kind of bearded lady. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Stop. So that's irritating, but what can you do? Okay, so that's one layer. I'm not into this whole, like, multi-layering my foundation. It's too much. That's that. Unpowdered, let me zoom you guys in if I can. So yeah, it doesn't really cover. It has very low, like very light coverage, but I don't know. Will it zoom any more? Like, I don't know if you can tell, but like these are creases, not hairs. I did my mustache last week. But I mean, it just, I find it accentuates my pores and my lines. How's my forehead looking? I mean, it's not like creasing in them. I don't think I have enough product on for it to do that. But it definitely, like, as I talk, you can really see it kind of just, like, almost separating. So I haven't powdered it yet, but just know, even with powder, like, it's very common for it to do this. So, and it feels kind of sticky after you put it on. In, like, a few minutes, it settles and it doesn't do that. But it definitely, I don't know. It's not terrible, but it's not this, like, revolutionary makeup that I think a lot of the beauty gurus are making it out to be. I was going to go in with this. Like I said, I've been using this over the past few weeks, and I found that with this one, compared to some of my other primers, it worked best. So this is the One Step Prime by Stila that preps, smooths, and nourishes. So it's a lightweight serum. So I don't know if all lightweight serums would work, so I liked it with this. I believed I tried it with the Veil primer. Did not like that. It tended to pill more. I don't remember if I tried it with my, what is this? With my Too Faced Hangover or not. But this one seemed to be the best for it. So I'm sorry I botched it, but it didn't, like, revolutionize anything. It still did the same things that it's doing now. So, to powder, I've been using Guerlain, but, like, that's a little bougie. Like, let's keep it drugstore-esque. Let's go in with my Nude by Nature. I really enjoyed this. This is a trial size. I have a big one. I should probably be using the big one, because that one, like I said, is more trial size. So, keep it for traveling. So I'm going in with the Nude by Nature, a translucent loose finishing powder. It's from Belgium, I didn't know that. Okay, so I'm going to go in with a floofy brush. Let's go in with this one. This is from BC Cosmetics. It's a strobing one, but I don't care. We're going in. I don't think I actually picked anything up there. Anyways. This is not working. You guys. I'm really struggling right now. Okay, we're going to go in with my sponge instead. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to focus on the problem areas. We're done. This is as close as we're going to get. So, because my battery is now dying, and I anticipate that this is going to turn off any second, I'm going to turn this off, contour, turn it back on. Okay, y'all, I'm back. So, here's what I have done. I contoured using the Wet n Wild, like, she old school. This guy, the Wet n Wild contour kit. So I used this to contour. I went in with the purplish color under my eyes and then went over kind of the corners again with the pink glittery color that is currently on my lid and kind of spread out up top. I used my Paradise Fluff, Sarah can't talk, Candy Cloud highlighter from NYX. This was part of their advent calendar. So that's what I used for highlighter. I used my By Terry blush kit for blush. It is the Sun Designer palette. I had initially gone in with this light pink, but it wasn't really showing up. So then I went in with a little bit of this darker color and built it. That's how we got that. on my lips. Honestly, there's a lot happening because it's too light and then it was too dark and there was a lot. So I started with my Too Faced lipstick. Let me pull it out because now I don't remember which one it is. So my Too Faced Metal Matte liquid lipstick in the color Queen Bee, and then it was too light for this, so once I kind of dried down a touch, I went in with my NYX Lingerie and just kind of dabbed that all over and blended my lips together until we came out with this. And then I went over it with a lip topper that I have absolutely no information on, so I'm sorry. And now this isn't. What is happening, everyone? Hold on. Please hold. Sorry. Okay. And then I went, yeah, as I said, over it in a lip topper. It's just this stuff. I think it was part of a lip kit, but I don't know what it's called. So it's from the Tattoo Junkie brand, and it is a lip effect in the color Grunge. So I got this at Marshall's or Winners, but I think they have a website, which is just www.tattoojunkie spelled JUNKEE.com. So if you're intrigued by that, that's a thing. And then, yeah, let me zoom you in. So I also sprayed my face afterwards with the Wet n Wild. Oh my gosh, I'm a professional, can you tell? The Wet n Wild Natural Finish Setting Spray, because your girl was feeling cakey. Ooh, lipstick on my teeth. I'm a lady. So, yeah, so this is the mouth. I kind of got lipstick all over it, so, you know. This is the face. Again, like if I talk and if I'm like, I find that they're accentuated, where like in day-to-day, I don't find that they are. Yeah, like there's just little canyons over here, and I don't care for that. Right now it does feel quite thick, even though it's not. So there's that. I'm really digging this eye look. Would I wear it every day of my life? Probably not. Would I wear it any day other than Valentine's Day? Maybe to a festival. I don't know. I am leaving the house today, so I'll check in with you guys again later to show you, you know, how this is wearing. You know, I'll tell you if anyone was into this eye look or if I just got a lot of weird looks. Yeah, I don't know why my camera is struggling to focus so hard. Get it together, camera. But yeah, that's the look. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this, you know, mess of a video with everyone. And yeah, I will do my best to remember to check in with you guys and let you know how this settles, how this all wears. But typically it does wear fairly well. It's just, I don't remember if the crinkly wrinklies get any worse or if they just kind of stay as they are, and she's just up front with the struggles that she is and has. So we'll see. It's not really anything revolutionary. I would advise, if you are to get this, if you are Canadian, don't get it at Shoppers Drug Mart like I did. I paid like $20 for this. It's not worth $20. I then saw it at Superstore for like $13. So if you're here, I don't know if Loblaws, I think Loblaws, Superstore, they're all the same now. So Loblaws, we don't have a Loblaws close to us, so I don't know if they'd carry it, but they should if Superstore does. They're pretty much the same, except Superstore is like larger. But anyways, don't buy it at Shoppers. Don't do it. It's too expensive. It's ridiculous. Anyways, yeah, I'll check in with you guys. We'll see how this all goes down. What up, crew? So I'm back. It's currently 7:04 p.m. and I finished applying my makeup at like 10 to 1, so it's been like 6 hours. This is what it looks like currently. I mean, it looks fine, I guess. yeah, there's not really anything, like, my skin feels really dry. That's probably the only thing. So I don't know if this claims, it says it's breathable, buildable coverage, up to 24-hour fresh complexion. So, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, it doesn't, like, it feels like my skin. It's not like that's makeup, but there's things all over my face. Like, I just feel like my skin isn't very happy with this. I'm sorry, I'm like at a really weird angle because I keep checking myself in my mirror, but I don't know. I've noticed that I've developed this tiny little fun rash on both sides. Because of where it is, it's possible that it's due to what's this? Blush. But I've typically used the same blush. I've used my cotton blush, and this started a while ago. So I don't think it's from that, because I had been using my cotton blush for a while as well, and it didn't do anything. So I don't know if it started with this, but I've noticed that it's definitely gotten worse, especially around my mouth too. And like, if there are drier patches, it seems to want to cling. So again, like, this whole area, it's just, it looks crispy. Like, my forehead's not too bad. These drier parts, they're kind of accentuated, but again, I'm pretty sure that's from my blush and my highlighter. But like, this area around my mouth, it's just, like, you can really see the wrinkles. And it just, like, it just makes, I feel like it makes my skin look older than it is. And I don't like that. Ugh. So, is it the best foundation? No. Is it the worst foundation? Also no. Would I rebuy it? I don't think so. Like I said, I've used a plethora of foundations in the past, and I just think that there are some better ones. I do like how it makes my skin, like, feel with it on, but knowing that my skin tends to feel quite dry after I've taken it off, despite using the same skincare regimen that I use with any foundation, I just don't think it sits well with my skin. So I don't know if the beauty gurus are, you know, kind of being paid to really push this foundation, or if, you know, they're just living their best life. I have combo skin, so combo in the sense that in the summer it's really oily, and in the winter it's real dry. It kind of just goes with the season. So currently it's really dry, and I just don't find that this works with it. It does work better with primer. My skin doesn't feel as dry. Like, usually it'll feel like this kind of at the beginning, and then it'll stop, but it does still make my skin look the same way. So I don't know if you've tried this and you liked it or you didn't. You know, leave a comment down below. Let us know what your personal thoughts are. Mine are pass, and if there are testers, use them, because like I said, it does oxidize on the skin, but it's not horrible. Like, I don't know, for me it worked out okay, as you can tell. But when it first goes on, like, I don't know if I'd want to build it. I don't think I have. Like, I go in with one layer and I leave it. If I were to do multiple, I don't know if it would stay that kind of more orangish tone that it started with. So yeah, that's my advice and review. Take it as you will. Cat hair. So yeah, don't forget to leave a like on this video, don't forget to share it, and leave your experiences down below. As far as the rest of my makeup goes, I'm really digging this eye look. It's very shiny. It's very not my typical thing, but I do like it. And Bay liked it. Bay's usually like, eh, it's fine. But he was like, oh, I'm into it. And I was like, oh my god, thank you. So I hope you all had a lovely Valentine's Day. I hear tomorrow's Singles Day. Tomorrow is like everything on sale day. It's just Indulgence Day. So I hope you had a lovely Valentine's Day. I hope you had a great Indulgence Day. Live your best life, y'all. Until we meet again, thanks. Bye.